Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. In this video, I'm excited to share part 2 of our 10-day adventure in the Netherlands and Belgium. Our 10-day tour started in the Netherlands, where we visited Amsterdam, Edam, Volendam, Marken, Giethoorn, and Rotterdam before traveling to Belgium to explore Antwerp, Ghent, Bruges, and finally Brussels. The link to the part 1 video covering the Netherlands tour is in the description box, so feel free to check it out later. After finishing our 5-day tour in the Netherlands, we took a 1 hour and 7-minute cross-border train from Rotterdam Central Station to Antwerp Central Station the following afternoon. When we got to Antwerp Central Station, we noticed that the train payment system was different from the Netherlands. In the Netherlands, you just tap in and out, but in Belgium, you actually need to buy tickets. Since we couldn't tap out when we arrived, we got charged the standard fare. Getting around Belgium by metro, tram, and bus is easy. Just tap your bank card to enter and exit, no ticket needed. As for the train, we bought our tickets via the SNCB app. In Belgium, you can pretty much pay for everything with just your bank card, no need to carry cash around. To save on conversion fees, we used our Wise Visa card. We couldn't believe how beautiful Antwerp Central was. Designed by Louis de la Sensory, it combines Neo-Renaissance, Baroque, and Art Nouveau elements, making it one of the most impressive train stations we've ever seen. That giant dome above the hall makes Antwerp Central feel more like a cathedral than a station, and is seriously one of the most gorgeous railway stations in the world. After an 8-minute walk, we reached our hotel. We stayed one night, including breakfast. The hotel is centrally located, making it easy to walk to Antwerp's main attractions. Strolling down Mayer, Antwerp's bustling shopping street, we soon found ourselves at Groenplatz, right in the heart of the city. Groenplatz is a vibrant central square in Antwerp, full of historic charm, green spaces, and just steps away from major landmarks like the Cathedral of Our Lady. A bronze statue honoring Peter Paul Rubens, the famed Baroque painter, stands proudly in the square. Heading to Hendschonmark, a charming historic square in Antwerp. Right here at Hendschonmark is a popular sculpture featuring Nello, a poor orphan boy, and his loyal dog Petresh, lying together under a blanket of cobblestones. This touching sculpture commemorates the characters from the 1872 novella, A Dog of Flanders, by British author Ouida, a story that has touched generations around the world. Next to this sculpture is the Cathedral of Our Lady, a UNESCO World Heritage Site renowned for its Gothic architecture, with a towering 123-meter spire, the tallest church tower in the Benelux region. With the rain pouring down and no sign of it letting up, we decided to duck into one of the cozy restaurants in the square for an early dinner. It was a hearty meal. A few steps away is Antwerp's Groot Market, a historic central square of Antwerp. The centerpiece of the square is Antwerp's Stadhuis, City Hall, built between 1561 and 1565. Its elegant facade showcases a blend of Flemish and Italian Renaissance styles. And surrounding the square are ornate gilt houses with elaborate gables and gold statues. At the heart of the square stands the dramatic Brabo fountain, depicting the legend of Sylvius Brabo throwing a giant severed hand into the river, symbolizing the origin of Antwerp's name. Moving along, we reached the Scheldt River, the lifeblood of Antwerp, making it one of Europe's most vital maritime gateways. Nearby is Hedstein, a medieval fortress that has stood watch over the Scheldt River for more than 800 years. Originally built as a gateway to a larger castle, it now serves as a visitor center and symbol of the city's resilience. On the morning of day 7, we took a tram to the old port area of Antwerp. Located in Eilange, MAS, Museum on the Stroom, is a standout architectural landmark that celebrates Antwerp's maritime history and overlooks the old docks. Its rooftop offers panoramic views of the city and port. Another notable landmark in the historic dock area is the Port Authority of Port of Antwerp Bruges. Our adventure in Antwerp concluded, and with excitement in the air, we boarded a train to our next destination, Ghent. After 1 hour and 32 minutes, we arrived at Ghent station. Outside the station, we took an 18-minute tram ride to our hotel, which was a short walk from Ghent's main attractions. On day 7, we spent our afternoon exploring Ghent, Belgium's third-largest city, renowned for its picturesque canals, medieval architecture, and vibrant cultural scene. Our first stop was Sint-Bafsplein, a historic and cultural square located in the heart of Ghent, Belgium. It's one of the city's most iconic public spaces, surrounded by stunning architecture and rich in historical significance. St. Bavo Cathedral, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture with a soaring 89-meter spire, intricate stonework, and stunning stained glass windows, dominates the square. Also located there is the Royal Dutch Theatre, which adds cultural depth to the square, as well as the Belfry of Ghent, a medieval bell tower symbolizing the city's civic pride and independence, and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. As the tallest belfry in the country, it offers panoramic views of Ghent's medieval skyline from the top. Nearby is Ghent City Hall, an impressive architectural complex that showcases the city's rich political and cultural history, blending Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque styles throughout its various wings and chambers. A short walk later, we reached Cardo, one of the city's most iconic and lively squares, surrounded by stunning medieval architecture and vibrant street life. Standing proudly at Carmark is St. Nicholas Church, a stunning example of scaled Gothic architecture and one of the city's oldest and most iconic landmarks. Next, we walk towards St. Michael's Bridge. To the left of St. Michael's Bridge is St. Michael's Church, a Roman Catholic church built in a late Gothic style. Just west of the square lies the charming Grollet, a riverside promenade lined with historic buildings and scenic views. Strolling along Cardo, we were captivated by the stunning views, the historic medieval architecture, and the vibrant atmosphere that filled the air. The Grollet and Cardo, adorned with elegant guildhalls, highlight Ghent's significance as a medieval trading hub. The building's decorative facades and step gables showcase the prosperity of an earlier time when merchants and craftsmen thrived along these waterways. Each step on the cobblestones resonates with the city's rich heritage. As we continued walking, we soon reached Gravenstein, a medieval fortress built in the 12th century. Visitors can explore the restored rooms, climb the battlements, and enjoy panoramic views of Ghent. No visit to Ghent is complete without indulging in a delicious Belgian waffle. Their local thick-cut crispy fries are also worth a try. Cuberdon is a beloved treat from Ghent, famously shaped like a cone. This Belgian candy offers a unique flavor that makes it a must-try for anyone visiting the city. Dinner was at a highly rated steakhouse that offered a reasonably priced menu. We enjoyed it. As the sun sets over the Grollet and Cardo, the guildhalls glow softly, creating an enchanting scene. Day 8 was a day trip to Bruges, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and often called Venice of the North. It is a beautifully preserved medieval city in northwest Belgium. To get there, take a 20-minute train ride from Gent St. Peter's Station to Bruges Station. Bruges is compact, walkable, and endlessly picturesque, a perfect mix of history, culture, and charm. Our first stop was the Lake of Love in Bruges, a peaceful and romantic place filled with legend and surrounded by lush greenery. Bruges may look like a fairy tale city today, but its story goes way back. Founded in the 9th century, it rose to fame as a bustling trading hub in the Hanseatic elite between the 12th and 15th centuries. The wealth of those times gave birth to the stunning churches and grand buildings that still shape its skyline, a living reminder of its medieval glory. By the 16th century, Bruges had fallen into decline. But that downturn turned out to be a blessing in disguise. With little modernization for centuries, the city's medieval character remained almost untouched. Walking through Bruges today feels like stepping back in time, surrounded by cobblestone streets, Gothic towers, and canals that whisper stories of its past. Our second stop, Itinerary, a tranquil complex of whitewashed houses that was once home to a religious community of women. Walking along the canals reveals charming bridges, waters filled with swans, and centuries-old buildings reflected in the calm surface. Bruges is famous for its canals, winding gracefully through the city like liquid streets. Once vital trade routes, today they invite visitors to drift past medieval facades on picturesque boat rides, a journey through history and beauty. A horse-drawn carriage ride is also available, offering a relaxing way to explore the city. After a short walk, we reached our third stop, the Church of Our Lady, one of the tallest brick towers in the world. Our fourth stop takes us across the Boniface Bridge to the Aranschaft Pavilion, home to a bronze sculpture of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, a dramatic symbol of war, famine, revolution, and death. Walking along the canal, we soon arrived at the Rosary Quay, a postcard-perfect waterfront framed by historic buildings, soaring spires, and shimmering reflections in the water. A few steps away is Berg Square, a historic square featuring the ornate city hall with its Gothic architecture, our sixth stop for the day. Shortly after, we reached our seventh stop, the Market Square, the bustling heart of Bruges, surrounded by colorful gilt houses and dominated by the Belfry of Bruges. After a long morning of walking, there's nothing more satisfying than indulging in a pot of mussels, baked fish with mashed potatoes and a glass of Belgian beer. The Belfry of Bruges, a stunning medieval bell tower, offers panoramic views of the city. Another majestic neo-Gothic landmark is the provincial palace that dominates the skyline with its ornate spires and intricate stonework. What an amazing time we had in Ghent and Bruges. On the morning of day 9, we packed up, left our hotel, and caught a short train ride, just 36 minutes, from Gent St. Peter's to Brussels Central. Right outside the station, we grabbed a day pass at the bus stop. Unlimited rides, endless exploring. After dropping off our luggage at the hotel, we wasted no time heading to our first stop, the Atomium. Rising high above Brussels, this gleaming structure of interconnected spheres is more than just architecture, it's the true icon of Belgium. It offers panoramic views, cultural exhibitions, and a unique restaurant inside its futuristic spheres. Here we are at our second stop, the Basilica of the Sacred Heart. This breathtaking masterpiece of Art Deco design is one of the largest churches in the world. Rising high above the city, its massive domes provide stunning panoramic views of the city. Step inside and prepare to be amazed. This monumental Art Deco masterpiece surrounds you with soaring spaces, vibrant stained glass, and a breathtaking dome that towers above everything. It's a stunning blend of architecture and atmosphere that makes the interior truly unforgettable. After an incredible visit to the church, we headed back to the hotel to check in. As soon as we walked into the room, we were amazed by how spacious it was. And at just €174 a night, it really felt like a great deal. Plus, the hotel's location couldn't be better, right next to a metro station, close to train connections, and within easy reach of all the major attractions. We wrapped up the day at Parc du Cinquantenaire and the Palais, checking out the gorgeous architecture and the famous arch, which was built back in 1880 to mark Belgium's 50th year of independence. While wandering around in search of food, we stumbled upon a vegetarian restaurant and decided to have these dishes for dinner. And to top it all off, we had this delicious dessert from another shop that truly made our day. Day 10, our grand finale in the Netherlands and Belgium. We kicked off the morning with a visit to the iconic Bourse, the historic Brussels Stock Exchange. This landmark isn't just about finance, it's a stunning piece of architecture right in the heart of the city, and the perfect place to start our last adventure. Next, we arrive at the Grand Place, Brussels Central Square, and a true architectural masterpiece. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1998, it is celebrated worldwide as one of Europe's most beautiful squares. This neo-Gothic building houses the Brussels City Museum, and surrounding the square are striking Baroque guild halls, once home to Brussels' thriving trades. And towering above it all is the Gothic town hall, built in the early 1400s, with its soaring spire and intricate facade dominating the skyline. From there, we made our way to our third stop, the Galeries Royales St. Hubert. Opened in 1847, this elegant 19th century arcade was one of Europe's very first covered shopping galleries. Step inside and you're greeted by a dazzling glass roof passageway lined with luxury boutiques, chocolatiers, and cozy cafes. Among its three sections, the Galerie de Lorraine stands out with its graceful design and refined atmosphere, making it the perfect place to stroll, shop, or simply admire the architecture. Moving along to our fourth stop, St. Michael and St. Gudula Cathedral. This Gothic masterpiece towers over the city with its striking twin spires, a sight that has dominated the skyline since the 15th century. It's often compared to Notre Dame in Paris, but with its own unique Belgian character. Step inside, and you'll be greeted by breathtaking stained glass windows that flood the cathedral with color. The intricate pulpit, carved in the 17th century, tells the dramatic story of Adam and Eve's fall from Eden. As we made our way to the next stop, we wandered through shop-lined streets, catching the smell of fresh waffles, decadent chocolate, and crispy fries along the way. Not long after, we reached our fifth stop, the legendary Mannequin Peace Fountain, a must-see in Brussels. With that, we hopped on a bus and made our way to our sixth stop, Mont d'Arts. This cultural hub in the heart of Brussels is more than just a square, it's a masterpiece of urban design. As we stepped off the bus, we were greeted by beautifully landscaped gardens, fountains, and sweeping views of the city skyline. Mont d'Arts, which means Hill of the Arts, is surrounded by museums, libraries, and concert halls, making it a true center of creativity. Thereafter, we continued our journey toward our seventh stop, the Royal Palace of Brussels, a symbol of elegance and history. With its grand neoclassical facade, this landmark stands as a symbol of Belgium's monarchy. Though the king doesn't live here, it hosts official ceremonies and opens to the public in summer, making it one of the city's most iconic sites. On to our last stop, the European Parliament. We have come to the end of our trip. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching and see you next time.